हाँ स्लो चला रहा था उसका फोन कर देना। ये भी कैमरा नहीं भाई, कैमरा लेकर आऊंगा ना, सर्विस पर जा रहा कैमरा फिलहाल तो। ना, अभी लेके आऊंगा ना चंडीगढ़ से भाई। हम्म। जब जाऊंगा भाई लेने। हाँ देखता हूँ भाई, बता दूंगा तेरे को। जिगिने जिगे जिगिने जिगे जिगिने जिगे जिगिने जिगे।
Hey, once you're vaccinated, I think once you got your first shot, um, you just have to email the. I'll have to look for it because I'm driving right now. You have to send an email to the IT department, and from there, they will set an appointment when you can pick it up. Do not go and just pick it up without the appointment. They'll send you back and give you an appointment date. So make sure you set the appointment prior to going to get the laptop. Hey, once you're vaccinated, I think once you got your first shot, um, you just have to email the. I'll have to look for it because I'm driving right now. You have to send an email to the IT department, and from there, they will set an appointment when you can pick it up. Do not go and just pick it up without the appointment. They'll send you back and give you an appointment date. So make sure you set the appointment prior to going to get the laptop.
Sell this kind of thing, they put did I see they don't fat too? See now, I see the pay you. Now they pay me well.
काले आए देख, काले मारे क्लास काले। ये हुआ तुम्हें, ये वाला।
Good morning, everybody. It's 11:29. We'll get started right at 11:30. There'll be lots more people filling in. We have 41 of you so far. So as soon as we hit 11:30, we'll get started. Denise and I are both here, and we'll get our first class underway. I'm going to put up change my view here a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to share with you our first slide. There we go. Okay, so let's get started. As Denise has said, we don't need you to have your cameras on for this class, so we're doing the work, you're watching, but we encourage you and we want you to feel free to ask questions. Use the put up your hand app on there so that we can know that someone's asking a question. If you just pop it into the chat, it's a little bit hard for us to always pick it up. So use the raise your hand when you have a question, and we're happy to answer them. So just to get started, we introduced ourselves yesterday. I'm Dino Morabito. I'm teaching your Construction Estimating 1 class. For the students who are in the Construction Engineering Technology program, the 3-year program, I'll be teaching you from now until you graduate. The students in the Civil Engineering Technician program, we only have estimating in your first year. Okay, so for those students, I'll be teaching you this semester and next semester. For the construction students, Denise and I share this semester. Next semester, you'll have your class with Denise. And then starting in second year, all the way till you graduate, you have me till the end. So as far as the formalities of who we are, I'm okay if you want to use my first name. Some of you would prefer not to, that's okay. But I'm comfortable with you calling me Dino if you wish. I believe Denise is the same, but I don't want to speak for her. Would you prefer Miss Van Osh, Denise? Or are you okay with Denise?
I am fine with Denise.
There we go. So it's pretty informal that way. And before we just jump into it, I just want you guys to know we are pretty accessible. I'm not sure if any of you have been to university. That experience is probably different than what it's going to be at the college level. And it doesn't mean that Denise and I are going to answer your questions at 3 o'clock in the morning if you're doing your homework at that time. But for the most part, if you have questions outside of class, send us a message, send us an email, or send us a chat message over Microsoft Teams. One way or another, we always get them. We're usually on our emails every day. It's very seldom that we would ever miss one or that it would go past one day when we would come back to you with an answer. So if you have questions, if you have any concerns throughout the week when we're not in class, we're accessible. You can send us emails and we will answer them. Okay, so let's get started on our first slide. This is just an introductory class, really. What's our agenda for today? We're going to talk about who we are. There's probably too many of us in the room for us to have all of you come and tell us who you are. So we're going to get to know you over time. We're going to talk about our workbook. So for our class, that's the textbook. You're not buying a textbook. We have created a workbook for you, and that's free for you. Okay, so you don't have to pay for it. Oh, I think we are recording. Let me just check. Yeah, we are recording, Denise. And so, guys, just so you know, we're recording. When the class is over, that recording will show up on Blackboard. We'll show you how to get at it, and you can watch this afterwards. We're going to talk about what is construction estimating, the class that you're in. What is it all about? Some of you may know, but some don't. We'll talk about attendance. We'll talk about class conduct, some other things like Blackboard and some tools that we have. And then the course information sheet is what gives you an idea of what the course is all about and what we expect. Okay. So we'll start off with who am I? I'm a graduate of this program. So the same program that you guys are taking, I took when I was your age in college. It was a long time ago. Since then, I worked as an estimator, construction estimator, doing commercial projects. And I transitioned after a period of time into industrial construction estimating, where we did industrial work like furnaces, kilns, that type of thing. So my background is going from the same course that you guys are in to a career spent in estimating in the construction industry, and then back to Niagara College to be an instructor in this exact same program.